Okay. Um, so this is, I was hoping to practice 3D modeling something in real time, which is something that I had considered doing for the uh, presentation class. So I'm going to just try to start doing that now. This is using a program called Tinkercad. It's a internet free software. So the model that I was doing here, I named it like a F1 racer. I was going to try to make like a vehicle, a car, race car, basically. And that would be modeled after um, Tom Cooper's stuff. He came and was teaching me a little bit. Okay, so I don't know how much I can talk and work at the same time. So I'll just try to work on this as I can go here. So that was like a 3D shape, obviously, that I just built. Meaning that it has height, width, and length. Then what I've selected over here was actually a hole. You know, it's like an empty three-dimensional shape. So I'm going to use that hopefully to carve out some space on the sides of the box. And then one thing that I thought was kind of cool. That's not the direction we want to rotate it in though. This is. So we'll rotate it just a little bit. This is so cool that you can control these things so much. Okay, so that's not what we wanted. But we do want negative 15 degrees. Okay, great. So, you know, you can now grab and overlay these things. 15 degrees is far too much, you know, just by the eye. So let's say if we like add 5 back maybe. Oops. Still too much. Better. See, we don't want to taper off too much in the back corner, so I'm just trying to line that up, as you can see. Oh, what is that? Man, did that just happen? Shit. Fuck, that was so cool. Yes! Alright, that was cool. Alright, okay, so forget that. Language. Alright, so now we have that hole. We're chopping off some of this edge of the car to make it look more sleek. I want to mirror this thing. I want to do it in that direction. Okay, so do it again. That's fine. I just want to select this thing. Okay, select this. Copy it. How do you copy this? Duplicate and repeat. All right, good. Control D. So there, you learn a quick key. That's useful sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna flip one. I hope to flip one of these. There you go. All right, so okay, put one of those like that. All right. So now let's see if I can turn it. We can get a better idea of what we're looking at. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Oh, this. Why did I make this a rectangle? I shouldn't have made this a rectangular solid, so let's think about the dimensions. Not of that, of this. Okay, frustrating. There you go. Okay, I'll delete that. Okay, this is a triangular solid instead. We'll make it. Oh, this is such a failure. I think it was 80. If not, that's fine. We'll please rotate it. Yes. Give me 180. Good. All right, that's looking better now, right? Okay, so let's go to the top. It's got to be a little wider. That other one was wider. No, don't touch this other stuff. Why does it always do this? Okay. So that's fine. I want that to be. We're going with 35 wide, okay? And then we're gonna grab it, move it back over here. Get out of here. Which I think is like fine. Okay. Yep, that still seems to be fine to me. All right, good. So then you can see where there's kind of some taper down. Right. We're gonna need some holes for the axes to go through. So you take a cylindrical column, place it. And we're going tall and narrow, but first actually, let's just make it a wheel. We'll drag that down to 5. And then what we can do is add a spindle to the top of it. So I'm going to place it on the ground. I'm going to raise it 5 clicks. Then I'm going to move it sideways on top of that one. But then we're going to narrow the diameter. How do we do that? Yeah, like this. Okay, so we went down to how far? 5 across, 4 across, 3 across. Call it 3. And then in this other direction, we're going to go 3. Then again, we're going to center it on top of this thing, hopefully. 9 by 9. That kind of makes sense, right? All right, and then this thing's pretty wide. Like, quite wide, right? How wide would be important to know. Something like longer than 35. That's awesome. All right, so then what we're gonna do with it is gonna make it, come on, don't be grabbing everything all crazy. Here we go. Just give me this one thing, dude. This. Oh yeah, that. All right, it's that thing. Only. Oh my God, stop grouping them. Okay, this. Don't worry about that. Just give me the dimensions of the height, please. There we go. Yes, finally. Okay, the number 36 is a little greater than 35, but we're also going to need a wheel on the other side. That's going to be 5 wide, so let's change this to 41. There you go. All right, that wasn't too bad then on the whole. Kids are even better with touchscreens than I will ever be. Okay, let's look at this from the top. Jesus. Now I don't know how to do this. This would be important to center this, of course. So I'm going to try to move it. Okay. Oh, onto a grid I can see. That's good. And then this looks pretty good. And let's really look. Can't tell, but oh, look at that. There's like a footprint on the ground for you to look at. How cool is that? Alright. This is not centering because why? Because it's the wrong square. It's got to be 4x4 instead. Okay. Then that footprint looks sick. Alright, good. That was fun, wasn't it, folks? Okay. So we're going back out. I'm going to do another wheel here. Oh, what is it? Come on, man. Come on, honky. Alright, that's not going to be appropriate. Oh, yeah, how do you do this? He told me. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Now here, good. Jeez, that was hard enough. 5. And then what do we say? 20 by 20. Just relax. 20 by 20. Fucking perfect. But this is solid. This is not negative. Yeah, good. Okay, so that's good to notice something like that, I bet. Okay, so then let's go back over here. This is really quite fun, actually. Okay, so how would you do this? How do we back up again? I'm learning here, okay? 37 years old. All right, here we go. That's not so bad. Now, grab it with 2 fingers and drag it. Good, that wasn't so bad. All right, so what we gotta do, or what we would like to do, is come up with a way of making the front axis not wobble since we've tapered this down, right? So let's take this awesome shape, which I don't know what this is called exactly. All right, so what do I want to do? Yeah, I think that's fine. Having them like this is fine. All right, so we're gonna rotate it. If I can capture that. Come on. All right, so rotate it 90 degrees. Make it as wide as we want it to be, right? 35. 35. That's it. That's like all you have to do. Now watch this. The wheels are like 20 by 20. So this is a pretty good shape. It's gonna be fine. Nothing's perfect. Okay, so let's look at this from above. But actually, more at an angle where we'll see where the top of this curve can intersect with the top of the car. Oh yeah, you see what I'm talking about? Okay, boom, you can hide it there if it's this tall. But we can make it short if we want to, but I don't think we want to based on the wheel size, right? Okay, so there I think it's lined up with the triangle. Oh, this is kind of sick looking actually. All right. How do I grab this and drag it in there? A couple steps. Okay, good. So that looks cool. You know, we made sure that it lined up with the original tracking of the sides of the car, right? Then we need holes for the axes, okay? So that's gonna mean do some of these negative columns, right? Negative cylinder. Okay, so we'll get up here above it. We know that was 4 by 4. So let's say, I don't, ah, come on, man. Doggone it, stupid battery.